Before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button. It's the easiest way to keep up with all the latest gaming insights. Uh, Now, here's a question. What happens when a hero steps back, but life keeps pulling them forward? Um, for fans of uh, Insomniac's Spider-Man games, this is more than just a philosophical inquiry. Uh, with the buzz surrounding the next installment, Spider-Man 3 for the PS5, Peter Parker's role is at the center of it all. And after stepping away at the end of Spider-Man 2, many wondered if our favorite web slinger would simply fade into the background. But life and chaos has other plans. The previous titles from Insomniac Spider-Man, Spider-Man Miles Morales, and the blockbuster sequel have already captivated players. These games not only brought thrilling gameplay, but redefined how superhero stories are told on screen. And naturally, the question now bubbling up is, how will both Peter Parker and Miles Morales fit into a future where New York could need them both? Or potentially even more superheroes. Last February, during the charity event Multicon in Los Angeles, Yuri Lowenthal, the unmistakable voice of Spider-Man, dropped a small but telling tease about Peter's future in the series. While he couldn't reveal much, those Marvel level secrets, he did assure fans that Peter Parker wouldn't just be benched. Instead, Peter will stay actively involved, contributing to the story in ways that are bound to excite longtime fans. In Spider-Man 2, Peter's decision to temporarily hang up his web shooters and focus on the Emily May Foundation opened the door for Miles Morales to take the lead in keeping New York safe. But from what Lowenthal hinted, Peter isn't ready to let go of his heroic identity entirely. How could he, especially in a city that never gives its defenders a day off? Peter's return might not just be about stepping into the spotlight again. The conclusion of Spider-Man 2 left fans with an uneasy cliffhanger. Norman Osborn's desperate order for the G Serum leaves us wondering whether one of Spider-Man's most iconic nemeses, Green Goblin, will finally emerge. If so, Peter's long-standing history with the Osborns could mean he won't have the option of standing by. And then there's Cindy Moon, introduced via the post-credit scene. Fans of Marvel Comics know her better as Silk. Could we see her joining Peter and Miles as a new playable hero? Imagine swinging through the city with not two, but three spider-themed characters. Silk's distinct abilities and backstory would surely bring a fresh perspective to the gameplay. The prospect of juggling multiple spider heroes against a growing tide of villains, it's enough to make every gamer's spidey sense tingle. Of course, nothing's official yet, including the release date for Spider-Man 3, but that hasn't stopped fans and industry insiders from wildly speculating. After all, a game that's anticipated tends to weave its web of excitement long before landing on shelves. Before we wrap it up, here's a thought. Why did Peter Parker open a foundation out of his garage? Because great power apparently comes with terrible Wi-Fi. With that said, thanks for watching. And until next time,